Oh, let me hold on. Life's the most precious thing that you can't lose. Unmute it? Oh, okay. Basically the same thing anyways. Whoa. Whoa. The fuck is Yuta? Alright. Let's ride.
We've been recording for like a minute.
Are you serious? Oh my god, I'm like ready, like, all right, like, who the fuck is Yuta? Like, all right, I'm getting my nonsense here, like, we going, but guess what? We're recording now, so you know what that means?
What's up, guys? It's KB. Make sure you subscribe to the Underground Sports Philadelphia YouTube channel. Click the bell icon down below so you don't miss a single video from us. And thanks for tuning in to another video from Underground Sports Philadelphia. Now let's get into it.
Philadelphia, baby, you're gonna love it. Best sports fans in the world. Actually the worst, but that's what makes them the best.
Yo, what's poppin'? All my peeps, it is I, your host with the most, Renaissance man, who always thinks he can, and your champion of the peeps, Patty Pitts, welcoming you back to my house for another edition of the house show presented to you by Underground Industries. It's not just me, Patty P, here in the house. I'm joined, as always, by the founding father himself, representing and holding down the porch gang over there in the house. KB, what's poppin'?
We're living the dream. It's been a hellish 24 plus hours, but we're alive. We're alive. We're rocking and rolling. Knicks fans are absolute dorks. I love Nick Castellanos.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the Seahawks.
Good.
And
no, fuck you. What? No, not shout out to the Seahawks. Fuck off. They ruined my Sunday, man.
We'll be talking about my king, San Benito, Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
But I wrote a song for you that I've been saving for the show.
Oh. All right.
I said, Drake, maybe he's not gonna be the quarterback that saves me. And after all, the Seahawks won the Super Bowl.
Sorry. Yeah, no, that was. I liked Bad Bunny's singing about the Super Bowl.
I never claimed to be a vocalist.
No, you didn't. No, you never said you had the pipes of Madonna and Jesus combined. But Bad Bunny Loki does. And I would say that was probably the highlight of my Sunday. And, you know, I can't complain right now because everything's been riding high since. Yeah, the Pats lost, but we'll get back. It's WrestleMania season, ladies and gentlemen. All right, it's not only just WrestleMania season. AEW's firing on all cylinders. On a hot Dynamite last night. New women's champion, Tekla. She's the toxic spider.
We'll get to Tekla. We're not just surpassing the big game like that. We got to spend a little time. We need the Patty Pitts.
I'm introducing the show. KB. What we're going to talk about.
This is the show before the show. We'll get there.
Yeah, I'm just AEW. Like, things are great. What are you? What are you alluding to?
Don't try to defer your team becoming the losingest team in NFL history of the Super Bowl.
Dude, I don't see. Here's the thing.
And losing in all 4 time zones. in North
Dude,
America.
it doesn't matter. Win or lose, we still break records. That's
What are
what
you,
we
The
do
Rock?
in New England.
It doesn't matter what I think.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we lose in the Super Bowl. Oh, you just made history. Patriots making history again. Oh, we lost in 4 different time zones. All right.
Not great history, though.
Dude, history is history. We're in a book. We can't see the thing. We've made so much good history. Like, we did it all already. So, like, now it's like, okay. Like, you got to make some bad history now.
I have a couple questions for you as a Patriots fan.
Okay.
Well, one, I will tip my cap because I've known it. I wanted him on the Eagles, but I knew he would never fall to us when he got drafted. Christian Gonzalez is fucking man. He's one of the 3 best corners in the league. It's him, Quinyon, Patrick Surtain.
Pay him. That play he made, I wish it actually led to something where he, tipped it. I wish it led to something. But yeah, those plays were the only good thing.
Him, Surtain, and Quinyon Mitchell are the 3 best corners pound for pound in the NFL, in my opinion.
I would agree with Surtain. I'm just trying to think of any others that I could think of. And no, yeah, Gonzo is definitely.
And when you got a guy and that's all my Eagles bias aside, when you have a guy who gets a nickname Quinyanimo Bay.
That's one of one name.
Down.
No, that's one name alone.
You're locked down.
Mm-hmm.
But those 3, like
in.
pound for pound, are like my top 3. Like they should be 99 overalls in Madden.
Yeah, Gonzo absolutely should.
Like those 3 are incredible. Was that the worst coaching performance in Patriots clothing you've ever seen from Josh McDaniels? Because we know he's had bad coaching performances with the Broncos and with the Raiders. But in Patriots garb, was that the worst game you have ever seen Josh McDaniels coach under Patriots tutelage?
See, I don't know who I want to blame fully. Because I don't know if it's fully McDaniels or if I want to have any blame on Vrabes for keeping Will Campbell in that game as long as he did. And I know you can't just pull a guy out of the Super Bowl, but I mean, the man's hurt. He's been beat up. His knee was torn to shreds. Like, he was getting used as a turnstile by that Seahawks defensive line. I would, but back to McDaniels, I think, yeah, by him, yes. Because there was no change to anything. It just felt like any sort of momentum was stunted immediately. And the play call of McDaniels, like, it just never felt like anything kept going. And on top of that, nothing was changing. We just kept running the same thing over and over, hoping that they would, be off guard one of those times and lead to a big play, but just never ended up to that. And it just wasn't our game, which sucks because it felt like everything in the world was leading up to that for it to be us, and it just wasn't at all.
My next question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find the right words here. It's kind of a would you rather scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather Will Campbell get hand replacement surgery, or would you rather move Will Campbell in to be a guard where he will have long-term success in the NFL if he does so?
See, I think I don't want to turn to guard because, like, Vrabes has the faith that he can be a tackle. I don't see why he couldn't be. Granted, here's my thinking. I would move him over to guard if we found a hidden gem in the draft this year, like a 5th rounder or something. You know what I mean? That, like, impresses in training camp. We've seen that happen in the Patriot organization multiple times where someone outplays the obvious starter for a role. So why not?
I'll add one more scenario in there. Those other 2 still on the board. Third option, would you rather see Will Campbell go to O-line masterminds that Lane Johnson runs and learn an actual move to stop edge rushers.
I would like that. He's going to oh, that's not good. He's going to he's going to what, can you repeat that? Sorry, I got it.
Would you rather those two options that I gave you, or would you rather see Will Campbell go to O-line masterminds that Lane Johnson founded?
Oh, thank you. No, he's go I would rather him do that because I did hear that not Jordan Davis, the offensive lineman for the Saints invited him to work out with him over the summer.
Offensive lineman or defensive lineman?
Offensive.
Saints.
So
Saints O-line. Are you talking about Cameron Jordan?
No. No, he's defensive.
Kelvin Banks, Dylan Reduns.
I'm looking at
Eric
right
McCoy, Cesar Ruiz, shout out. Campbell.
Eric Armstead.
Oh, he's with the Jaguars. He's a defensive end.
Taron Armstead? You
said Eric.
No, Taron.
He is Dolphins.
Okay, then maybe him. But yeah,
he's Dolphins.
Point is, the answer to my answer. The answer to your question is, I would rather want him to go work under the tutelage of.
He just retired before this year.
Okay. Well, I would like to go. I would like to see him get some training. In the meantime,
my next question: how sick is that Seahawks defense?
That Witherspoon dude was flying out of nowhere from with the safety blitz. That sucked. You just see him flying in, and it just was, oh my God. You just knew he was going to get sacked. It just felt every time Drake May dropped back in the pocket that the Seahawks defensive line was immediately in his face. And it was heartbreaking that we just could not do anything to fix it.
My penultimate question: Can we cut the very, very lame, corny, goofy bit of the Drake May?
No, that's staying. That's
until
get
further
over it.
Notice.
No, that's his nickname.
It is so tacky and so lame and just
No.
so bad.
No, it's great. It's
great.
It
fits, so bad.
No, it fits the character. You're wrong.
It's horrendous.
Oh no, I love it. I love it.
It's so bad.
The New England peeps love it.
Because you're all morons.
I mean, we started this country.
Low IQ. No.
Low IQ with a fun attitude. That's what I say.
Yeah, and that's how you lose Super Bowls 29-13.
Listen, yeah, that's how we lose Super Bowls. That's also how we win 7 Super Bowls. So
you only have 6.
Oh, sorry, my goat has 7. Sorry, that's tough. Which I think
he won one in the Superior Conference.
I will say, I feel like he's the reason we lost because we did not have his blessing.
He's being a good analyst.
No, he's being a little bit sneaky because he knew
good
that
analyst, good owner.
Yeah, asshole was also rooting for his future head coach.
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
No, he's a dick. Like that irked me. I swear, it. Like that irked me to no end that he just wouldn't say like I'm rooting for my Patriots.
My final question, unless one pops up during the show, how fucking awesome was it to see the only active Super Bowl legend introduced pregame amongst Tom Brady, Peyton and Eli Manning, Lynn Swann, Emmitt Smith, Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, Steve Young, Jalen Hurts.
Oh, yeah, it was cool.
It was fucking awesome.
It was nice to see that.
The only active player in that group that got introduced, Jalen Hurts. hanging
pretty
out
cool.
with some of the game's legends and getting introduced as a Super Bowl legend.
Well, he's been to multiple, so yeah, at that point.
Has 2 of the 10 highest QBRs in Super Bowl history.
Oh, is there? I didn't know that.
He's got number 2 and I believe number 8. The only quarterback that has a better QBR than him in Super Bowl history is
Tom Brady.
Nick Foles.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck right off.
I think Tom's number 3 or number 4 from 52.
Yeah, from that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Where he just held
But
on
his
to the...
QBR went down because he got strip sacked.
Yeah, I know. I watched it.
Yeah, you did.
Multiple times.
4K. You work at this company because of it. Congratulations.
You know what? If I can just keep turning L's into W's, then we can...
You don't understand how much restraint I had to when the clock hit 0 to not just immediately FaceTime you. To just check in.
Oh, I'll let you know right now. I was just like,
wellness
whatever.
check.
Nah, my friends were more pissed than I was. It's going to sound really bad as a... I don't like it. I had the first Super Bowl dynasty, and it sounds terrible, but like we're just repeating stuff. Like we're gonna get back there. We have the talent, and I feel more confident with Vrabes than I did before with the old regime. So who knows? Like who knows?
Also, Vrabel being just so dumbfounded. It looked like Will Compton's brain got plugged into Vrabel's brain late in that game. Late in that game, like the pick six or the sack fumble, one of the two. It like the camera just panned to Vrabel and he was just like,
"Oh, was it right after you said right after the fumble?"
It was either the fumble or the pick six, and like the camera just like one of those slow mo like angles on Vrabel. His brain was just like, he looked like a drool monkey.
I would say I would assume it was after the interception because that was mine as well. I really thought we were gonna get something, and no, that pick just fucking that ripped my heart out. That was like, it's over, it's over. Start scrolling Twitter. It's over.
You were like, Rocky, throw the damn towel.
Towel, throw it. Oh,
it also made me feel good because myself, Christian, Casey, Owen, Harrison, our whole OG crew, we can still tout that in this company, our team has won a Super Bowl more recently than any other.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Okay. Not to me, but.
Speaking of Super Bowl, first topic has to be our GOAT, Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
He was... I still am blown away by that performance.
Oh yeah, no, that was probably one of the better Super Bowl performances I've seen since returning home from college. I thought the weekend wasn't bad, and whatnot, but no, it was fantastic. I really enjoyed the production of it. And the fact that it felt more like a show for the viewer at home,
Mm-hmm.
it really felt like I was watching I don't know why I didn't yeah. Oh, sorry. Fucking text. Yeah, I love the production. I loved how the everything that had to do with it, like the songs, it was great. I dancing up, it was great.
Like the production was amazing, the song choices were phenomenal.
Loved how he started with TT Me Pregunto. You had to start with that.
Like,
you had to start with that.
Just the journey, and like I talked about this on Underground too. So feel free to go listen to my long-winded discussion about that. He literally, like, I've been lucky to have a lot of people close in my life that I like consider like very close friends or even family that come from Puerto Rico or Puerto Rican heritage. So like I've been around it. I've been around a lot of Puerto Rican people, especially where I'm from. It's a very heavily like influenced like Hispanic area. He took you through Puerto Rico in the most elegant way possible in that opening number. Popping
Yeah.
from the taco stand, which was a legit taco place in LA too. I don't know
Oh
if you
wow.
saw
Okay.
like they got chosen to be in it. The nail salon, the piragua cart, like every little detail was just so perfect, and it was literally like going through like a village in Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay. I did like that. I just that I resonated not with that regard, but I just my whole life I've been surrounded by Spanish speaking people, whether it was at work or in town. So I've always and speaking the language, you have an interest or a like a like for it. So it was just nice to see all that. And I love, dude, some of the shit that happened, like when he crashed through the house into that
That
electric
production alone
was fantastic.
was phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
And not
Oh
only was
yeah.
it great from the beginning of it when he kicks through the door and then boom right in your face Jessica Alba, and I was like,
Yeah, that
hello.
was I was gonna lead into that. The star
I was like,
power.
God damn.
Dude, the star power on that stoop from Jessica Alba, Ron Acuna Jr., Cardi B, Pedro Pascal.
Young Miko, Carol G,
Mm-hmm.
like it was unbelievable.
Alex Earl,
Alex Earl.
Token, you know. It was phenomenal. And then there was someone that made a comment about the electrical I want to say
Yeah.
spot because wrestling, but when they did the spot with the
The
electrical
power
poles,
lines.
the power lines, and someone's like, "This is stupid. Why didn't they highlight this?" Like, you do understand that like
It's exactly
is,
what he was doing.
yeah,
I don't mean to
it's exactly.
sound like Cat Williams. This is exactly what he was doing.
It's exactly what he's trying to do there. It's like that I understood too. If it's someone like me who can see that, I'm like, oh, he's relating to that. It's cool. And for the people who are complaining and I couldn't understand it. I didn't know what he was saying. The fuck cares? Did your body move? Did you
That's what I
want to
said.
get up and dance?
The show was literally in a universal language. And guess what, Patty Pitts? Kendrick Lamar had a similar, if not the same message at last year's Super Bowl, and y'all had no issues with him speaking English there, and you still didn't like it. So me thinks it's not a language issue.
Oh no, it's another issue that, I don't need to say. Captain Obvious can take that over. My issue was, or no, I should take it back. I enjoyed this year's Super Bowl performance a hell of a lot better than last year because this year felt like it was an actual performance where last year it felt like we were watching someone, end a beef, like end a war with like I didn't
Yes,
understand
but
because I wasn't like I got the Kendrick Lamar stuff, but like not full. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but I was a way bigger fan of Bad Bunny's this year than Kendrick's last year.
I loved both of them for very different reasons, and it was like, but for the same reason I loved, they were both telling a story.
Okay.
Like, yes, there was the Drake beef involved in the Kendrick part, but like there was a very big story told in his as well that related to Black America, where Bad Bunny's related to the Latino community in all of the Americas, which I loved when Bad Bunny showed it out every country that makes up America, because there is a vast difference between the United States of America. We are of America, and the Americas. Like there's a huge difference. So that was very cool. And then we had Senorita Gaga.
That was I didn't like that.
I loved that rendition of that song.
That I liked.
The Latin remix on all of that was I need her and Bad Bunny and Bruno Mars to get in the lab and drop that.
Yeah,
on
that
all
was
platforms.
great. I want to know what the hell's going on with Lady Gaga. She like I don't.
She was awesome. She sounded great. It was also incredible because that wedding was real.
Oh, I did know. Yeah, that was awesome.
And
That's a great
I know she was
movie.
paying homage to Puerto Rico with her outfit and everything, but she was also the wedding's quote unquote something blue because she was wearing a blue dress.
Oh.
And the couple, the groom is white, the bride was Latina.
Mm-hmm.
Her favorite artist is Lady Gaga, and his favorite artist is Bad Bunny.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. Oh, that's so cool.
And Gaga and Bad Bunny have a very close relationship too.
I'm not shocked, but I'm like, okay. Okay. Interesting. I wouldn't expect that.
I love that number. And like the kid sleeping on the chair. That is such a very big Hispanic thing at parties.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, Hispanic parties historically go very late into the night, early into the morning. And you're a kid, you're tired, you go lay down, and the only place to lay down is a couple of chairs laying out.
Yeah, you gotta
everybody's going to come wake you up to get back to the party.
Yeah, come on, wake up, let's go. Come on, you got more partying.
That was awesome. I mean, we had freaking Ricky Martin showed up.
I didn't realize it was Ricky Martin.
It was amazing.
I didn't.
Dude,
I feel so bad.
How old do you think Ricky Martin is? Because I think damn close. He's 54. I don't think he looks his age.
He doesn't look his age.
I thought he was like 42. He looks great.
He was big. He does look fantastic. You have to remember the 90s.
Right. But also, like, my concept of time is like, 2010 was like last year.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, summer 16. That was 6 months ago. Yeah, that's fine.
Ricky Martin looked phenomenal. I was like, holy shit. He was jacked.
No, he did look jacked.
He was ripped.
Tan, too. Wicked tan.
He was guapo.
Muy guapo.
Wow.
Guapo.
But no, Bad Bunny was phenomenal. Like, hands down, top 5 halftime show. It's way higher for me than 5, but like, I can't name 5 better halftime shows. Like, Prince will always be in there, obviously.
Prince. I think Coldplay you got to put up there. Coldplay ruled.
No. Bad Bunny blew Coldplay away.
I didn't say it was better than Bad Bunny.
That's what I'm saying. I can't name 5 better than Bad Bunny.
Better. I'm
like,
just trying to say.
Like, Prince is all time. Bad Bunny's is going to go down as all time.
What about Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson is up there, yes.
Timberlake?
Nah.
And the other
that's
Jackson?
For a different reason.
Oh, okay. Well, it's up there. It's up there for a top performance. Tip performance. Anyways, so let's
but like there was also some wrestling mixed into his routine. Him crowd surfing and falling off the top of the roof.
Oh yeah. Dude, yes. He's preparing for WrestleMania. He's getting his body ready to take the bumps at the show of all shows. Yeah. That's why he went through the roof, dude. He's playing at some big spot, needs to get the body all ready. We know this.
That's hysterical.
Oh, it was great. It was great. But yeah, he had the halftime show just in time to go Zero Dark silent and get ready for WrestleMania. Mode. Yeah, he went literally on broad mode. Deleted his Instagram.
Well, he didn't delete it, he just wiped it. His Instagram's still active. He just cleared it of everything.
Okay, I don't know how to do any of that. So
he archived all of his.
Removed
his profile picture, cleared his bio out.
Yeah, he's debuting something new. Shit. Yeah, getting ready for Mania.
He's on my bucket list of artists I want to see live.
He's on my bucket list.
He's been on that bucket list for years.
He's on the bucket list of guests I want to have on the show. Dude, I would love to talk to him for an hour or two. Wrestling, music.
Dude, he's like my age. He's a year younger than me. He and I have the same like core childhood memories of like world events and like pop culture, and it's
Dude,
incredible.
that is wild. That is crazy.
He went from SoundCloud to the Super Bowl. That's how he got his start.
That's a
Uploaded
dream.
on SoundCloud, man.
Bro, that's literally the dream. Start on SoundCloud. All the way up. Ride
That's
that
awesome.
wave.
Shout out to Bad Bunny, man. He was the only thing more powerful than hate is love. What a message.
Great message we all need right now. A message we all need right now. So,
Loved it. Loved it.
yeah. Great halftime show. Better than the game itself. And now I can put football on the back burner. Put all my attention towards sports entertainment, pro wrestling, because we're going to talk about it. And then I'm going to go watch it tomorrow, KB. We got pre-Valentine's Day wrestling at the Sons of Italy. The Sons of Italy in Braintree, Massachusetts.
Oh, I was going to say at the Olympics.
No. No, not
Subscribe to Light the Flame. It's a shameless plug.
Shameless plugs only. Subscribe to Light the Flame. So I'm going to that tomorrow. I'm going to see my dude, BRG. He's not wrestling because it's not cleared yet. But I will be seeing him. I think he's managing somebody. I forget the card. I have so many thoughts in my head. I can't put the card out right now. But yeah, I'm excited for that. And we got some voicemails that we didn't get to last week, and probably some that came in this week, because we had a 2-hour episode of the Royal Rumble. If you want my thoughts on the Royal Rumble, go check it out. All right, over in our archives or our library. If you're listening on any podcast platform, go check that out as well. Apple, Spotify, and whatnot. Because we break down the whole Rumble, like everything. My feelings about Styles' retirement to how I actually wanted Gunther to win the men's Royal Rumble over Roman Reigns. So, yeah, great episode. There's some voicemails we did not get to, and we have voicemails that definitely came in. So, I'm ready to talk wrestling, dude.
Let's do it.
Let's get after it.
Sorry, I have Twitter fingers right now. I'm going back and forth with some dork who's trying to come at me, trying to call me stupid and say I don't know Phillies or baseball.
Well,
we're starting Mania feuds. It's in the
we are starting.
The spirit of the road.
No, it really is. That's you're embracing what is the road to WrestleMania, because you don't get on the card at Mania by being all squeaky clean, shiny. No, you got to ruffle up some feathers. So if you're gonna ruffle up this guy's feather by him calling you stupid for not knowing baseball, hey, call him an asshole. Call him a jabroni. I don't have any other.
He's an absolute dolt.
Jamoke. Jamoke's a good one.
Jamoke is a good one.
No one says Jamoke. Jive turkey. See, that doesn't sound negative. That sounds like you're busting a move out on the dance floor.
Yeah.
What a
time.
Turkey.
And the funny part is he's I know who this person is, not personally, but like I know their actual Twitter account. They're just coming at me from this podcast account that they don't even like upload a podcast.
Oh, ew. That's a little
sauce. That's what we call a dweeb.
That's another word that doesn't get used enough. Dweeb. I'm gonna
lay it on me. Catch me up in the Wrestleverse while I go Twitter fingers.
Dude, get you with a lucha mask and start high flying, hit some cross bodies. Maybe hit that guy with a violent destroyer. No, violent.
Oh, violent.
No.
I thought you said violin.
No, Vineland Destroyer. Just you doing the flip pile driver. The greatest move in all of wrestling that was overused so much that it's now not popular to say that the Canadian Destroyer is your favorite move in all of wrestling. It's so overdone, bro. Shut up.
Hmm.
Anyway, fucking people. So yeah, what do we got? We'll lay it on the champ. What are the people asking me? What do you want to know? Because I have so many thoughts about what has happened this week in the world of wrestling that you need to, you know, Heinz ketchup bottle that shit. You know what I mean? So so what we got? Who's up? Do we have any of our friends call in? What's Eric Kratz? What's he up to? Is he calling in asking about who I think is going to
We
win
have
the
not
Rumble?
had Eric Kratz call in, but we do have a few calls. Let the people know where they can call in to be part of the show, Pitts.
All you got to do to call in and ask me anything and be the hand that pops out the thoughts out of my Heinz ketchup bottle head. Go to speakpipe.com/official house show. It's down below at the bottom of your screen. Go there, ask anything you want. Tell me anything you want. I don't care. All right? Give me any nonsensical question. Give me logistical questions. You ask it, I will fucking answer it. But I can't answer questions if you don't give me them. Because then if you're not gonna ask me questions, I'm just gonna Royal Ramble. Because I could Royal Ramble about this shit all day. And I don't even get paid for it yet. You know what I get paid for? Fish. I don't know shit about fish. I just know the basics. But I could sell that to an Iceman. So ask me anything. Speakpipe.com/official house show. All right. Do we have Eric Kratz?
No Eric Kratz. That is from our caller of the year there. We have
what's the
2 calls from Captain Nonsense.
Yeah, he's an
back
asshole.
To last week.
Yeah,
we have that call from Carl Wilkins. Which
Carl,
is a pretty solid call, first time caller, and then Sexy Pitts.
Yeah, Sexy Pitts he's got to stay away for a little bit. I'm banged up. My back hurts so bad. It's, still from the ER. I vowed because I tried to lift up an 8-pound weight and I was like, this is too heavy. We're getting ourselves fully healthy. Hydration, fuel, electrolytes, nutrients. And then we're going back to the gym. So that's my message for Sexy Pitts before he gives me his. And as for Captain Nonsense, I hear from him enough, but I'm just happy someone's calling in. So, let's hear one from him and then go to Carl.
All right, let me double check which one's which here.
I don't care which one from Cap Nonsense start, but let's do like a little Carl or Nonsense Carl. And then.
All right, I got it here.
Whoever goes from there.
Here is Captain Nonsense first voicemail. I think this is from this week.
Yo, Patty, it's your favorite captain of all things nonsensical. Got a question for you and KB and the hashtag Porch Gang. I'm at Summer Shack right now, fucking trying to sell them some fish. And I see Seth Rollins doing NFL Network. So you just going to be a mainstay? Are we going to see more wrestlers covering professional sports? Who would you like to see fucking cover the Boston Red Sox or the Boston Bruins? Do you got a favorite wrestler that would cover that? What do you think? Let me know.
We are seeing a lot more crossover with professional wrestlers now in sports. The easiest one, obviously, being what Nonsense said, in Seth Rollins hosting Good Morning Football and his appearances on the Netflix broadcasts. I would really love to see, I don't have a specific name, maybe like a Wade Barrett, just for an ease, or Nathan Frazier, because I know their love of soccer. But a guy like that would be really cool. Anytime a wrestler can show their interests outside of it, that like the sports interest, like I always love that. And it's a good integration and also, marketing yourselves. Like, hey, we wrestle, but like, I know this stuff, like I feel like Nathan Frazier, because he's very vocal about it on Twitter about the Spurs, I'm pretty sure. Tottenham Spurs, he's a big fan of them. So I'd like to see him get on like an MNBC broadcast, like sport. So that I don't know if there's any like Mello in NBA. Like I would love to see Carmelo Hayes chopping it up with Shaq and Chuck. That would be fucking hilarious. That would be cool. Just those people, like it's just because it's new. Seth Rollins has opened this door that we didn't think was possible years ago, and now there's so many avenues that we could go down. And that's just sports. I haven't even talked about fashion. You can do Blake Monroe with the Glamour or Redken, one of those. There's just so many avenues.
That'd be fun. It was basically just teaming up a wrestler on a show.
Seth Rollins has agreed to be like an analyst for NFL Network, Good Morning Football,
right,
during the offseason. And
okay.
He was a guest host on Rich Eisen last year while he was on vacation. He hosted the whole week. And he knows his shit, dude.
Is he gonna... Oh, well, they're going completely off the air. McAfee's taking like his 6-week break. I didn't know. I was like thinking he was gonna have fill-ins too, but they're not. They're just off because the whole team works the NFL season.
Oh wait, when are they taking 6 weeks off?
They started this week.
Oh, okay. Kind of makes sense.
Who would I like to see pop up on a show? You know who would be good on a baseball show?
No.
On like a baseball desk show? Dom Mysterio.
Yeah.
Because he's a big Padres fan.
He is a big Padres fan. That would be pretty cool.
Jey Uso is also a big baseball fan.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Carabas met him at a Red Sox game.
Oh, that'd be really cool then. No, I'd really like that. It's nice to see them get out there and be in stuff that you're also in.
Nikki Bella on Exciting Mics.
Nikki Bella on Exciting Whites. Like, yeah. She was chopping it up with Cooper DeJean. They were hanging out Super Bowl week. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
And these comments of Kay Adams. Kay Adams is even joking about it. See, like, true or not, whatever. At least, like, that is going from the wrestling zeitgeist into the pop culture or sports pop culture zeitgeist. Like, it's nice to see that stuff trickle over into pop culture in a way. Hey, Nikki Bell.
I'm trying to think of who else would be... Because I feel like there's no real wrestling and NBA crossover yet.
All I can think of is Mello. Mello's a massive... he's named his move Nothing But Net. Big basketball guy. Celtics fan. I want to think of like a weird one. Like kind of like a street... Not weird, but like ex-wrestler in tennis type of thing, you know? Like something obscure, and they would only have them on because they know their shit.
You know who would be very funny? Prime time, Olympics, Tarico and John Cena.
Dude, I actually don't think that's a terrible pair.
It'd be kind of fun.
No, John Cena would be such a great color guy for an event like the Olympics. Yeah, why isn't John Cena covering more? I would not, sideline reporter covering sports, but as a face at the desk for an event like the Olympics, I feel would be right up John Cena's alley. I feel like that'd be right up his wheelhouse.
Mm-hmm. And then I don't know if they're doing it for the Winter Olympics, but you know how like Sesame Street went to the Summer Olympics in 2024?
Yeah.
Could you imagine the crossover of Cena and Elmo? Hello, Mr. John Cena.
That would be so wholesome. You realize that if that ever happened, that would produce probably one of the most motivational, inspirational conversations.
Yes.
That would lead future generations.
And then Rocco would show up.
Of modern life?
No, The Rock that Elmo has beef with.
Oh, okay.
And Cena would just put it through a table.
Yeah, he'd see PTSD from Dwayne and just want to like throw that thing through a table.
He would turn to Elmo and be like, "Oh, you hate The Rock too?
Oh, we're good. Oh yeah, I don't like it either.
We're tag teaming The Rock."
that that would be, dude. Yeah, they should. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I like those. Those are some good ones. You don't see those. So, yeah, those are mine. Um, yeah, Cena. It's a month and a half since he's retired. Actually, no. What is it? Today, because it's Friday as you're listening to this. It's actually officially 2 months since John Cena has retired, which is crazy to think that we won't see him in WWE. So now we're fantasy booking him in like television events just so we can see John Cena again. The things we do. But yeah, hopefully one day we'll see that stuff. I'd like to see like a Mike Tirico hop on the WrestleMania broadcast, like pre-show. One of those guys. If ESPN's going to cover it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, who would it be? It would
be like a Mike
Scott Van
Tirico.
Pelt.
Oh, he would fit in. SVP would fit in so well at that desk, or a desk of his own choosing of wrestling superstars. So yeah, I like that. All right, let's hear from Carl.
Carl, let me make sure I got the right email here, or the voicemail. He is this one here. All right. Carl Wilkins, first time caller into the house show.
Hey, who do you think NXT's next general manager should be? Let me know.
Carl's got a good question. So right now, NXT has an interim general manager after Ava left WWE. She was not released. I think it was just a mutual parting of ways. And Robert Stone has filled in her role in the role as interim general manager. After watching the past 2 weeks, I think he's done a fine job, but KB, he definitely needs. We definitely need someone else, or like some other talk, because I would like to see a few other people come into the mix. You know, whether he becomes the permanent in the future, but we have this time where we can tease an interim, which means that it's an application process. You have Chelsea Green right now who's out with a broken ankle. Why not have her go down and help out her old pal Robert Stone and be NXT GM? You know, you have an Ariana Grace teasing, that she's done a little bit of GMing in TNA. Yeah, she's doing some weird stuff with the Birthright right now, but she has that experience in on-screen experience to do that. And I was just actually talking about this with Sarah on No Nights Off, that it's tough because when you are in a general manager role, you can't wrestle. You're not an active wrestler. So you have to think of people that are either not being utilized and, hey, let's pivot and see if you do well in this role, or it's someone that is more of a valet role, a managerial role, that, hey, let's just give them a more opportunity, a more airtime to see if this is something that would be best suiting for you rather than a manager. So when I mean, there's multiple people. I know Lana Rusev's wife has said that she doesn't want to get back into the ring, but wants to get back into the business in some sort of managerial role. Could it be in a general managerial role? I don't know. You have a lot of people in catering that, may not be stars in the ring, but they could end up being another Adam Pearce, Nick Aldis as staples as the face of their brand. In this, wrestling has evolved where we didn't have, like, general managers and these corporate figures weren't really faces until Vince McMahon popularized it with the Attitude Era, and now we've seen it done all the time now. And with these roles, you have to choose. It's more of a like a more of a villain, like an authoritative role. And I don't know who could do that right now, where it would make sense and also not take away from their potential in-ring career. That's why Chelsea Green in the time being would be great. Maybe you have a legend come back. I threw out Booker T just because I want to see him run NXT for a couple weeks to see what that would be like. The suggestion of having Shawn Michaels be more of an on-screen role with Robert Stone just speak for the sole fact that I want to see the Shawn Michael antics from social media and what we saw back when he was an active wrestler. I want to see that entertaining, him being entertaining in that way, So there's just a lot of options that I can think that I would like to at least start with Chelsea Green and see where it goes. And if Robert Stone gels well with her, then I'd be fine with him taking the reins by himself. Seems like he can't control NXT. No one can control the NXT roster, KB. It's just absolute chaos and madness at the Performance Center at all times.
That's why you say it's must see.
It is the number one show every week, and even when there's not the title matches and obvious stuff that would make it must watch, they still hit you with little things that if you have been a religious or watching religiously, that they reward you for that, and they're experimenting with it right now because they had the amount of people get called up to the roster. So we're having people from Evolve come over into NXT. So it is like, it's like a call-up system. Like, it's literally WWE is creating their own minor league system within WWE because you have SmackDown and Raw, the two brands, two conference, whatever, of the major league. And then you have NXT, which many could argue is be AAA, but if you ask me, I think that they could stand alone as their own third brand. You have Evolve, which is their actual developmental program where a majority of the ID prospects wrestle and other, rookies and whatnot in the game getting on television. And then you have LFG, which is, the introduction to all this. So they're making their own they're making their own minor league system, farm system within WWE. And when anyone complains like, oh yeah, there's a machine and they just do the same thing over and over. Well, yeah, they're doing the same thing over and over because it's the same thing with different people and different stories. Because at the end of the day, it's really not the same thing. If that makes, and that's why they are miles ahead of every other wrestling promotion. I love AEW. The wrestling there is fantastic. But they have to rely on free agency and going out into the indies and trying to find those people or trying to poach different superstars from WWE, TNA, New Japan, those bigger brands. And when you are stuck doing that, you're on a different ballgame. You're not on the same level as WWE. That is why they are the number one. So it's crazy to see how NXT has evolved from its inception when it aired originally as a game show, and and now it is a standalone third brand.
Yeah, it is wild that it was a game show.
Dude, the shit that they had the contestants do was so demoralizing. Not like actually, but it's from the wrestling standpoint of demoralizing. Like having Daniel Bryan be a rookie. He's been wrestling for 14 years leading up to that, or like 12 years leading up to that, or something. And then you have his mentor be the Miz of all people. It's like polar opposites of people. Like, look how far we've come. It's crazy to think. It really is.
Also, a little breaking news from about 12 hours ago, in reference to our guy Bad Bunny. He occupies the top 5 on global Spotify for a third consecutive day. DTMF, 12.89 million. Baile, 8.886 million. Nueva Yo, 8.776 million. Titi Me Pregunto, 7.066 million. And AO, 7.03 million. It's just a legend.
Chambea is not getting that love, man.
Well, it's also a song that came out almost a decade ago.
That's kind of crazy that it did, and I just found out about it when Backlash was in Puerto Rico. Yeah, more you know. All right, what else we got? What else? Who do we? You know what? I'm sorry, I've been trying to rush through these voicemails, but here's the thing, KB. We have to talk about the peeps that keep the house lights on.
Yeah.
You know?
Let the people know about WWE Shop, Patty.
Yes, those people. It just, I just pretty much sucked them off for the past 20 minutes in that rant, with how great they are, and their shop is just as great, with WWE Shop offering the very latest official merchandise from World Wrestling Entertainment, including event merchandise and fan gear for the top superstars in sports entertainment. So use our link in the description below, please, and shop your favorite fan gear from WWE Shop to help support the house show and help keep the lights on. I got my stuff. There's some good stuff over there at WWE Shop. Good merch.
Just waiting for my Vecna shirt to ship.
Oh, it hasn't shipped yet?
Because it was a special event item, so it's...
Yeah.
They had to wait, I think, for clearance from Netflix, because it was like a pre-order.
That makes sense.
When they launched it, so
yeah.
it's not gonna arrive until next month, but
that's yeah. Like this,
I knew it was a pre-order when I ordered it, so
yeah. Like this CM Punk bracelet, I ordered probably 2 weeks before Drew and Punk's match at Hell in a Cell, and then this did not arrive until a month and a half after the feud ended. So, you know, I still have it and I wear it every day. So
that's all that matters.
That's all that friggin' matters. Shop. That's literally all that matters is that I have it. So, thank you. And use our link in the description below to get your apparel today.
Hundo P. I saw something wrestling wise. Did I bookmark it? I think I did. Oh, this is just a fun. So did you see Jackson Hayes that plays for the Lakers? He like shoved the Wizards mascot and he got suspended for a game.
Really?
Yeah. The Wizards mascot has a lawyer.
That's pro wrestling, baby. That's pro wrestling.
It's incredible.
That is
mascot court.
Dun dun. Wait, so he pushed the mascot over. That literally sounds like a setup to set up a wrestling match later that night. Like imagine like a Dirty Dom Mysterio pushes over. Give me a random city.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Give me one with a sports team. I can't think of. I was going to say the hot chili, like the hot chili peppers.
Oh, the Red Hot, the musical artist, the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
For this example, sure.
Hey, oh.
It's be like if Dom is in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and they have a pepper for some whatever event, and the Dom goes after the pepper. He's getting in Dirty Dom's face. Maybe he tries to hug Liv or something, and Dom pushes him out of the way. And then later that night in the show, the pepper comes out and tries to sue, and it's a wrestling lawyer, which we've had that before. Look up David Otunga. And he comes out and tries to sue Dirty Dom. And the only way Dirty Dom can get out of this going to court is if he fights in the main event.
Oh, this is like back in the day when Tommy Lasorda got in a fight with the Fanatic.
That's literally what it is. It's just like shit like that. Like, get into a fight with that, and then instead of him fighting the Pepper in the main event, or he does end up fighting the Pepper in the main event, the Pepper takes the mask off. Who is it? Oh, it's not other than Cody Rhodes.
I was going to say it's Jeffafa. Dunham.com.
I haven't heard
Jose
Jeff
Jalapeno
Dunham.
on a
I
stick.
have not heard a Jeff Dunham reference in years. Wow. Wow. That's funny. All right, what do we got next?
Impeccable. What else in the world of wrestling have I seen come across my pupils? What did I see? I know I have another thing that I bookmarked. Oh, this felt very wrestling coded, even though I know this is like just sports in general coded. And I'm not trying to take a dig at you here because it's in reference to the Seahawks. But did you see like their boneyard with the helmets?
I actually didn't know.
So the Seahawks had a thing set up in either their media room or somewhere in their facility, and it's like a helmet stand to display like helmets and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They have a helmet from every single team that they beat this year, and it's the specific helmet that the team wore. So like there's alternates in there. Like they have the black 49ers like rivalries uniform helmet. They have like the Saints all white. They have the Cardinals rivalry helmet. And then it's like stacked with each win, and then like the top, it looks like a spear almost, but it's not. It's just like whatever the stand that they have is. At the very top, it's the Patriots helmet. It feels very wrestling coded, though.
Yeah, no, that absolutely is wrestling coded, because that triggers WrestleMania entrances to me. I remember I went to NXT Stand and Deliver, and Carmelo Hayes had all the had banners on the LED board of all the wrestlers that he beat that year during his NXT championship reign. So the shit like that always flies. You had The Undertaker, I think before 30, had a casket of every wrestler that he defeated at WrestleMania, all lined up like on the stage. Like, that shit's cool. You know, like that shit gets you fired up. I love when that shit happens in wrestling, like when they go into the details of that stuff. It really adds more to the match itself or the feud as a whole. But I love when that shit happens.
Also, speaking of wrestling coded, Gene Segura's most recent Instagram story is just a JPEG image of a Presidente beer with a bunch of laughing emoji.
That's wrestling. That's fucking comedy, dude. Oh my god. Philly's gonna miss Nick Castellanos.
Yep. You don't know what you got till it's gone.
It's gone.
You drink Presidente and put up
Put
a
up a
parking
parking
lot.
lot.
Shoo, up, up, up.
Shoo, up.
What a classic. Oh, have I? Speaking of entrances too, I have a fun entrance thing. I forget if I've told you this. So the high school basketball team for my high school that I do play-by-play for and everything. Very good team this year. Only 3 losses. They're going up against the 1 seed on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Best of luck to the boys. They when they run out of the locker room when the JV games are done to come out and warm up, they run out as a team. The first song on their warm-up playlist is 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton.
Oh,
it's electric.
I
Because the
could see
entire gymnasium starts singing as soon as she comes in with "Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound." It's so
Could
good.
you imagine
And then you
that
just see the
playing,
players
like,
just like vibing in like the shooting lines and everything, and they're like, "And I need you, and I miss you." It's the perfect warm-up song, and I just don't understand how. I know it would never happen in wrestling because obviously copyright, but like I don't know how a baseball player doesn't have that as their walk-up music yet. Especially because like you and I have like the cultural connection with MTV still showing music videos when we were young.
Correct. Oh my god.
And that music video is an all-timer with her on the piano going through the hills of California and everything. But then it also got the cultural resurgence with it being in white chicks.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of kids know that song from. Mm-hmm. So it's like I'm surprised a baseball player has not chosen that as a walk-up song. But it's electric. The whole gymnasium sings 1,000 Miles in sync. It's amazing.
That's fucking awesome. That's wrestlers. So spin off that wrestling fan. I love the trend of fans singing entrance themes. It adds such an element to going to shows. Before you wouldn't even think to do it, or you would just sing it to yourself because you're like, oh, I listen to it, it's catchy. You're like, cool, I'll just sing it to myself because I don't want to embarrass myself here. But now it's became a thing where when Cody Rhodes comes out, when Randy Orton comes out, you sing their entrance theme. You know, when John Cena came out, I was singing every word, rapping every word, you know. And it adds such a connection to the fan and the wrestler. And then, you know, if you have a song like 1,000 Miles where it's just a little bit poppy, we'll say, those theme songs particularly go to the wrestlers that are made to entertain you throughout the mid card. You know, Jim Johnson was a legend for his entrance themes. You know, like Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, DX, The Brood. He made so many of those during the Attitude Era that they're iconic when you hear them. It's synonymous. You know, once you hear the Brood's entrance theme, I immediately picture Gangrel, Edge and Christian, or the Hardys, depending on what iteration, rising up from the Circle of Fire. You know, I hear the glass shatter, and Stone Cold Steve Austin is bolting his way down to the ring. And, you know, with wrestling now in music choice, the big thing is that a lot of these songs, no one's recognizing the wrestler off the bat. And the easy thing to say is, oh, well, they're not on TV. That's why, you know, you don't hear it enough. No, it's not. I don't think that has to do with it really at all. I just don't think the songs are good. They're generic. You hear them on NXT, and you probably also heard it on the main menu of your video game that you just bought. It's just generic. Jim Johnson didn't make generic songs. Def Rebel makes generic songs. And Def Rebel, I feel like, has only slid by because for every banger they put out, there's about 7 shits. There's about 7 terrible entrance themes. So I'm a big proponent. I'm a big advocate for entrances being such an important element to a wrestler that it actually can make or break. You know, there are things obviously that don't, like, you can fix whatever on the fly, but no, if you have a bad entrance theme, you're really starting at a disadvantage.
Yeah, I agree. Music makes the world go round, is what they once said.
Mm-hmm. They did.
Who do you want me to queue up next on the voicemail line? But while I do it, do you want to tell the people about 47?
Yeah, dude, I would love to. I'm wearing the 47 hat, the one of one house show cap. All thanks to 47, the renowned sports lifestyle brand that merges sports culture with street style, known for its high quality apparel, headwear, and accessories. 47 holds licenses with major sports leagues. I just saw that they released an NHL collection because I got my email updates, and those hats are fuego. There's a Bruins one on there that I kind of want to buy. You know, with the bear on it, the old school logo.
Oh, yeah. I want the NHL Shield hat. I need a Rob Lowe type.
I feel that either one of us needs all four.
Oh, yeah.
All four generic logos.
Yep.
I would rock that so hard if I was in like Colorado at a Rockies game.
It's the ultimate Go Sports hat.
Yes. And what a better play.
Because every major four sport has an incredible league logo.
Mm-hmm. No, they are really good logos. The PLL have one? Yeah, they do. Yeah, I have my PLL hat somewhere in there. Yeah.
Love the PLL logo too.
Yeah, that is a good logo.
But yeah, 47's the best. They have Team USA hockey and a bunch of Winter Olympics gear available now for Team USA as well. So definitely check that out. Use the link in the description. Get free shipping when you join the 47 family. It's their version of a rewards program, so you earn points for every purchase you make. And then you can use those points towards free gear. And if it's free, it's for me. It's for Patty P. So use our link in the description. Join the 47 family and get free shipping on all orders with our friends at 47. Who do we want to queue up next, Pat?
Just get rid of Sexy Pits. Just get it on. Let's go. Because sure. I'm not going to the gym until my back is fixed. So...
All right, here is Mr. Sexy Pits.
Sexy Pits in the house. ¿Cómo estás? En la casa. Amigo. Kit Wilson. He talked a lot about this toxic masculinity, and you are toxic. Kit Wilson. What, do you agree? ¿Tú encantas? Sexy Pits. Such a free spirit that Sexy Pits is. I love him. I love Kit Wilson right now. Kit Wilson, I want every week on my television screen. I don't care who comes out to squash him after it happens, but Kit Wilson needs to be on weekly programming. The theme song alone, you want to talk about theme songs making the superstar? Kit Wilson comes out to his new entrance theme, and he has been the talk of wrestling Twitter for the past few weeks because it's so catchy. Just Kit Wilson, I'm the true new. I mean, I don't want to get copyrighted, but yeah, it's such a banger. And as soon as you hear Kit Wilson and the poppiness of the beat, it makes who he is as a character. It shapes him. And he could go out there and lose. You don't care. You just want to see him. You want to hear the song. That's what matters. So yeah, I love Kit Wilson, man, and I'm happy that that's what Sexy Pits asked me because I'm as I said, I'm hurting really bad. Mi espalda le duele mucho.
It do be like that.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes you end up in the ER on MLK Day.
Dude, speaking of, did you watch Scrubs growing up?
One of my favorite shows of all time.
Are you excited for the revival?
I am hesitant.
I'm
Um,
excited.
I saw the trailer and am way more positive than I was before.
I've heard from people who got screeners and such. Like, I've watched a couple podcasts, and
Yeah,
people are very positive.
really, it's good. That's really good.
The Sesame Street Muppet episode was the best
What?
of the original run.
Oh,
When he's
yeah.
like dreaming and all he sees is like all the Sesame Street characters.
Yeah. Oh, that
it's
one.
The best.
That was a good one. I love
that episode came out so long ago. I had that episode on my iPod Touch.
Oh wow, you're real OG Scrubs.
Real
I just
OG.
I binge
no
Scrubs
Superman.
I binge Scrubs in high school during my when I was first got insomnia. I just was not sleeping, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna watch Scrubs all night. And JD and Turk's friendship really helped with that. So I can't wait for that, man. You can see Ted. Have you seen Ted 2? Or the new season?
I have to watch the show.
Dude, it's good for a laugh. It's not, golden cinema by any means, but if you want to sit there and watch, stupid comedy for about 20 minutes and just laugh your ass off, yeah, it's the perfect show.
Yeah, I've heard it's like very like not brain rot, but like very just like become one with your couch type show.
Oh no, yeah, you are fully immersing yourself with the couch on that one. But it's, oh god, it's so good. If you're having a bad day, throw it on if you need a laugh.
That's good to know.
All right, what we got left from the captain?
The captain. Let everybody know before we play the captain, once again, the voicemail line.
Yes. Be like the captain of all things nonsensical and leave me a voicemail, speakpipe.com/official house show.
Here is the captain. This is a voicemail from last week that we didn't get to because we just royal rambled.
We royal rambled for you too. Yeah. Patty Pitts. It's your favorite amigo, Captain Nonsense, over at the Shenanigans Shack, getting ready for the Super Bowl on Sunday. Go Pats, baby. All we got, all we need. Oh, poor kid. And I feel like you're all I got. And you're really all I need, Patty Pitts. All right? You complete me. All right? You're the guy who does things, gets things done. I'm more the nonsense, ideas guy. All right, so I got an idea for you that I think you and KB and the hashtag Porch Gang can implement to the show. All right, so what I'm thinking is wrestling fans love to book, fantasy book. You need to fantasy book more, and we have a platform in 2K to do so. You already have well, not you have, my bad. I have the Nonsense Wrestling Federation. So, why don't I'm going to let you use the NWF to fantasy book. I already got you started. The notes are already there for you, pal, and there should be a clip there for you to show as well. So, go wild. There's no clip. I didn't get a clip from him because he's lazy, as he mentioned. He's lazy. I get shit done. So what I'm going to get done for you is that update. We are going to fantasy book right now. We'll do his idea next week because he's behind. We did the NWF Final Shot pay-per-view. All right. And guess who won? Guess who won the championship? Chevrolet, baby. We're going to WrestleMania, which I have decided that we're renaming WrestleMania in this 2K to Pittipalooza. Okay, that's going to be the big name for it. But I would like to fantasy book. I had an idea. Okay, we'll do his idea next week. I want to bring this into reality with a fantasy booking idea I saw on Twitter, and I want to bring to light. Okay, Natty Neidhart has I don't want to say debuted, but re-debuted as Natty Neihart, whatever it is, at the Rumble. New song, new look, new everything, basically. Going after Maxine, starting a little program with her. Okay. This is a perfect first real, like, intense feud for Maxine to get into. And I believe that a way to up it a level would be to have Natty have a protege of her own that, she she chose her because Maxine wasn't enough. Maxine didn't have the it factor, that will that this superstar has. And I'm picking Carmen Petrovich, NXT superstar. She has a jiu-jitsu background. She carries a sword, a katana around. Pretty cool. And I would like to see her get called up get called up to the main roster and work with Natty as her protege, feud with Maxine a little bit. That'd be a great way to get Maxine reps while also working with someone of more her speed, putting on great matches there. Also furthering her feud with Natty along, maybe down the line that ends up being for a feud one day. You don't know. But I feel like there needs to be more of a focus with this Natty Maxine feud. There's something there that we could see Natty be building Maxine into someone who is a future star in the women's division. And the fact that you already have Carmen having that already built up on screen relationship with Natty, it feels very fluid, easy. It works. And with how things are going right now with WrestleMania, maybe afterwards, if you want to take this program for after Mania, I feel that it would be something that could help build into, something for the division and other stuff. And as I Royal Ramble, it's, I would just like to see Natty Neihart on television continue this and then eventually getting to a championship and then ultimately having Maxine, dethrone her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you were
I miss
very
fantasy
very big
booking.
on her after the Rumble.
Maxine or Natty?
Natty.
Oh my god, dude! I've been big on Natty Neihart since she debuted this new gimmick in GCW. Dude, this is what I want to see with Natty. I've got the yay and the happy-go-lucky, and I love my cats, and I love being a heart. I got it. Great, Natty. You did that, but there's so much more to you. I heard you on CVV. I've seen you wrestle. For God's sake, you're a heart. You wrestled in the dungeon, and I don't need to see the happy-go-lucky shit anymore. I want to see the real, gritty, tough, badass Natty Neihart that takes over the women's division so that ultimately you can have superstars like Maxine, like an Ivy Nile, Carmen Petrovich. If I want to go down the list, JC Jane, you have Lola Vice, Sol Ruka. You have all those people going after her while you still already have the other vets on the roster with the Baileys, the Lyras, the Beckys. You have all those people. The women's division right now kind of outshining the men in a sense. Nikki Bella did mention that, and my first thought was ooh, shock value. But when you think about it, the women consistently put on better storylines and feuds in general than the men have over the past few years. When I look back to the last WrestleMania feuds, the bigger ones between the men and women, I would say the biggest the women's triple threat from last year was ultimately the better story, to me than Cody Cena. But guess what? That's not gonna they're not going to take Cody and Cena's main event. It's just not going to happen. So, but they told the better story, and there was the match itself, a hell of a lot better of a match. And if you look at their specialty matches, the Royal Rumble, the Money in the Bank, the women consistently put on Elimination Chamber. They put on better matches as a whole. I don't know why, but you look at it and it's like, I thoroughly enjoyed that. And then you look at the men's one and you have 5 things you want to rant and complain about immediately following the match. It's very different now from years ago. Years ago I watched women's wrestling because Kelly was doing Extreme Expose on Sci-Fi Network. Now I watch women's wrestling because Becky Lynch and Bayley are kicking ass, and Natty Neihart is punching women in the teeth and putting them to sleep. It's so different from the era that I grew up in, and I could be an old head who is pissed that we're not seeing bra and panties matches anymore, but I'm not. I want to see like Iron Woman matches. I want to see women's TLC matches. Like, give me a women's Falls Count Anywhere match. They're doing the same shit, if not better shit sometimes in the men's. Give them more of the opportunity for it. They can do it. They proved it. Triple H even has said it, that the women have outperformed the men sometimes. Like, such a different era for the best reasons.
Love it.
Yeah. That felt good. I didn't feel like fantasy booking the NWF tonight because guess what, KB? Final shot happened. We'll talk about that next week because I got to actually put my fantasy booking hat back on. And I'm not going to say that was a total failure by Captain Nonsense because he did strike a nerve. He knows that I love to fantasy book. I loved fantasy booking, but the just excess amount of fantasy booking that you see online, and it can just get draining to the point where you see this and you get so fed up with the stupidity of their fantasy booking that you just like, screw it, whatever's going, whatever is not that is better. Where I have to realize, no, I can fantasy book just as well. I'm very good at it. If anything, I feel like sometimes I'm better than what is on my screen. And then that's when I realize, hey, that's my ego. That's the ego talking. So, yeah. Good shit.
Love it. I think that's all we got.
That's all I got this week. Good shit coming up on the pipeline. We got No Surrender, TNA pay-per-view tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that's only on their network, the TNA Plus. That's tomorrow night. I will be going to the pro wrestling show at the Sons of Italy in Braintree tomorrow night. And then we got Collision on Saturday. And then that's the wrestling for the week with no PLEs in the pipeline until WrestleMania. So, no, we have Revolution, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah. I want you to live react to the Twitter DM I just sent you.
Okay. Because I sent you one too.
I saw. But mine is quite hysterical, and you will get a good chuckle.
Oh, fuck. Bro, can I be honest? I legitimately, I as I was ranting there, I looked down and saw you doing that. I'm like, oh, nice snap. I thought you were just Snapchatting someone. Oh, that's even better. Oh, that
Can you smell?
Oh, if you
what
smell
the founding father is cooking?
Give me a hell yeah.
What? I took a selfie. What?
What?
I took another selfie. What?
What?
I quote tweeted with it. What?
What? Put my thumb up.
What?
Have my pearly white showing.
What? Shout
Nose
out to
in
my
the blender.
orthodontist. What?
Shout out to my orthodontist. Make them shit straight.
What?
Had that man in a blender. Crying his eyes out all night.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so funny.
What a life. What a life we live.
I say that to myself every day, man. Every
Incredible.
day. Yeah.
I was telling my mom that the other day. I said, because I come across as such a kind, like, personable human, but I will fry you in the shit talking game, and I will absolutely put you in a mental blender, and nobody sees it coming.
Yeah, see,
It's one of my favorite traits about myself.
I'm too blunt. I don't have that. I just go the jugular. I am straight to the point.
I make you
with
dance.
my trash talking.
I make you dance like a puppet.
I humiliate when I trash talk.
It's the best. I love to like make you ring around the rosy with a pocket full of posies.
Or putting them in a mental pretzel. That's my favorite. That's my favorite type of dance puppet dance is when I just put people in a pretzel with my nonsensical statements.
Was it The Offspring? Now dance, fucker, dance.
Dance, now you've never had a chance.
Oh, yes.
Was that in Rock Band? No, it wasn't. You're going to go far, kid was not in Rock Band. I didn't play that.
Was it Guitar Hero?
Love to.
Was it?
No, I think it was just a regular song, but they had some song in Rock Band. So I was playing The Offspring a lot. Pretty Fly for a White Guy. Played that on drums. I got like it. That was a banger.
It was in Rock Band 4.
Was it really?
Uh-huh.
DLC? You know what? No, if it was in Rock Band 4, I bought it.
It was the full band.
Yeah, I had it. We had, by the end of senior year of college, that was the last time I bought, like, significant. So, from sophomore year of high school to senior year of college, I bought over 250, maybe 300 songs in Rock Band in total.
That's incredible.
Best purchase. I have no regrets. No regrets on that one. Because I love letting out my inner Tommy Lee.
That can be taken so many ways.
That was thought of in my head in so many different ways. It is Valentine's Day. Hey now.
Hey now. Say now.
Say now.
Make sure you guys are following the House Show on social media at Official House Show, and on Twitter it's at Real House Show. Subscribe to the pod, Apple, Spotify. Leave those 5-star ratings and reviews on Apple, 5-star ratings and comments on Spotify. You can watch the show on Spotify as well. And of course, subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@officialhouseshow. We're at 62 subscribers. End of the month, Patty Pitts. So we have, 2 more shows this month before March?
I think we can get to 70.
Am I doing the math correct? 1, 2.
Wait,
Yeah, we have 2 more shows. Can we get to 70? Can we get into the 70s?
Okay.
Be at least 8 more?
Oh, okay. All right.
I think it's doable. I think it's
Very
possible.
So. Yeah, very much so.
So please subscribe to the YouTube. It helps the show continue to grow. Patty Pitts, shut it down.
Yeah, bro. We're shutting it down. We are ramping it up for the night. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you follow us on all those social media platforms. Link below. Speakpipe.com/official house show to leave me a voicemail about anything wrestling, past, present, or future. Follow us. I said that. Podcasts, Apple, Spotify. You can watch us on Spotify. Leave that review as well. And anything else that I am thinking I missed, follow me on social at Patty_Pitts on Patty Pitts on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And then, Dropkicked. Go follow me on Dropkick there.
Yeah, that is in the link tree now.
Oh, perfect. You know what? Here's what make it easy for you. Go, linked in the description below. Go to our link tree and hit all those up. Leave a voicemail, follow us, and then sit back, relax, and enjoy my wrestling takes. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. God bless. Remember that you can do it. Live Moss if you want to.